Guys, today we've got some insane early Jordans, what might be one of the best summer sneakers, and boy do I have some crazy for you guys this week. Let's kick it off and make things nice and easy because we got a pull tab. And I was so stoked to win this raffle, and then after I won it, it kind of like sat around at a bunch of different retailers, and I was like, oh, maybe I'm not that special. But you probably know what this is. Take a look at that box. You got the Huff branding on the side, the green and the brown. Let me pull these things out. Oh, that is nice paper. A classic returns. This is the Huff Nike Air Max 1. What else do you get in here? Ooh, you get some little added extras. That's cool. This is really, really cool to see these things. So look at what you get in this little bag. It's a dog and it's on like a keychain. Of course, you get some extra laces as well. Those are just solid black. The ones that you get on here are black with a little bit of green, which honestly, I kind of like. I don't know if I would swap them out, but the sneaker itself feels really, really nice. Like the materials are good. You do have the cracked leather around the toe box. Feels all right. I know a lot of people have mixed opinions on cracked leather, but the toe box feels great. That is just solid leather, and then the rest of the shoe is a nice soft suede. And obviously this pair of shoes is a classic. The original dropped back in 2004. That was the Huff Nike Air Max 1. Pretty much looked identical to this. I don't think they changed anything. Now they did release 3 different colorways. This one I think was the most widely available, and I also assumed that this was going to be the most highly anticipated just because this is like the OG. This is the only one I could get my hands on, and the only one I really wanted. I think this is a great color combination. Let me know if you grab these things, but let's keep it moving. All right, what is this one? I cannot even remember. Okay, so I've been meaning to try this pair of shoes out for a very long time. I think the design on these is going to be pretty strange. Okay, this is the Reebok Floatride. Oh, yes. It's that weird, like, Reebok kind of boost, you know, cushioning. But it is very, very soft. These are going to be comfortable. I just know it. So these, for the longest time, I don't think were available here in the UK. Like, I just could not find pairs anywhere. I saw these things a good while ago, and I was looking, trying to find them. Finally found a retailer that was selling them here, and they happened to have them on sale. So I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna pick these things up. They look crazy, but I was super interested in this cushioning and just the general look of them. Like, look at that. I don't even know how, like, you lace them up. I think you pull this through and then kind of loop it over and clip it in to the top just like that. And then there's a few different configurations that you can use, I assume, to kind of, you know, adjust it. Let me slide my feet into these things and just see if they're going to be a bit of a disappointment or if this is the next most comfortable shoe ever. Wow, I did not expect them to fit so well. Like, it looks like they're going to be really hard to put on, but you can just slip your foot in like that, and it's almost like a slip-on and go type thing. How do they look? Obviously, I mean, we've been here before, not the right outfit. Very, very cushioned. This Floatride technology, very similar to what they used with the Float Zig 1, which was an incredibly comfortable pair of shoes. But these definitely have more of a futuristic look, like just very sleek. You've got some breathability panels added to the side, which look really cool. These things are so cool. I'm so glad I picked them up. Decent cushioning, surprisingly, because it is some kind of weird, you know, padded neoprene material. This whole top piece is kind of like, you know, some kind of rubber TPU. It looks cool. It looks futuristic. I'm here for it. I'm a big fan of these. Very comfortable. Obviously, I'd have to wear them around a little bit more, but if I can grab these things on sale, it might just be a new daily sneaker. All right, it's time for some of that craziness with this one. Now, I just want to, before you even see these things, note that this is not my favorite colorway, but some of the upcoming ones are looking pretty cool. I cannot wait to see these things. All right, so we got a regular Nike box, but nothing is regular about what's inside here. What? Yo, what is this? This is crazy. This is the Nike Clogposite. These are actually kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was saying, this is the only colorway that they dropped recently. There is supposed to be like this metallic one, triple black one. I think it's the one that I really like. And then you've got this lime green one, which, yeah, definitely not gonna be my go-to, but these things look so interesting. And this material is very different to what it looks like. So it's basically like, you know, a take on the Foamposite, but this material is way softer. This kind of feels like some kind of foam, I guess. Even the midsole kind of feels foamish. Let me slide my feet into these things and just see. Okay, as expected, they're pretty narrow to get your feet in. But once you get in there, that's a nice snug fit. I feel like I could I could actually move around in these. Like, they're almost fitting like sneakers. Okay, so I probably wouldn't wear them with shorts, or maybe if I had long socks, it'd be a little bit better. But certainly with a pair of pants that kind of cover up, you know, the opening, because that always is a little bit of a weird look. They're very low profile to the ground, like a very thin, you know, outsole. They feel pretty comfortable. Like, there's a lot more movement in them than I initially thought, because they kind of look like they're just going to be plastic, like solid plastic. But no, there's a ton of movement there. These do feel pretty cool. I actually think I might pick up some of the other colorways. Definitely not going to be picking up this one. I think it's just a little bit too crazy, but huge surprise. Just look how soft this material is. Definitely a dream to put your feet in. And then you've got like this slightly stretchy, almost neoprene feeling material on the top that covers it. Nice enclosure. It feels very form-fitting to your feet. Definitely tight though, so wide footers, you might have a little bit of an issue with these because that opening is pretty tight. But this is a cool shoe. I'm gonna try them on with some trousers and just make sure that I really like them. But as soon as they drop that black colorway, maybe even the metallic one, I think this could be a really solid pair of sneakers, or mules, or whatever you want to call them. Let me know what you think of these down in the comment section. Would you wear them? All right, a sneaker that I am super excited about. Just managing to get them off of a New Balance website. A collaboration off of New Balance? That is unheard of. I think it's the first time that I've ever done it. It happened to be a pair that I really, really wanted. The box is looking freaking sick. This is the New Balance 1000 ALD collab. Wow, they're really doing different things with this silhouette. It's very interesting to see. So some pretty interesting materials on here. You do get like the standard leather, which feels pretty nice around the toe box, especially over here. It's slightly perforated. Feels nice, feels soft. But then you get this like plastic material, which again is soft. It's not like solid plastic or anything like that, but it's completely clear. So it adds like this slightly more techie 2000s runner vibe to it, which again is very fitting for this silhouette. That's exactly what they're going for with this model. You do get a couple different extra laces. The ones laced, I definitely think I'm gonna keep. It's like reflective white lace, but has some like gray elements in there. And then you get a white and a gray. So definitely the go-to has to be what they give you on this sneaker. It's really, really nice. Like, I really like the New Balance 1000 model. It's just the only colorway that dropped was the silver metallic one. And then of course the Joe Fresh goods, but I couldn't get my hands on the Joe Fresh goods. So I was like, this colorway, look at it, man. I'm just a huge fan of it. Like, it's a great option for the summertime. It's definitely a little bit more of a crazier silhouette, but it's comfortable and it feels nice on foot. Look at this hang tag that you get. A solid metal. That is crazy. That looks sick. Yep, I am feeling these. I think it's a dope pickup, man. I really like this pair of shoes. It really does remind me of like an Air Max 97 or something like that. Let me know what you think of these. Did you go for any of the other colors? I think they dropped a black and a gray. This one is definitely my favorite, so I'm super happy that I managed to get them. Final package. This one's supposed to be a special edition, so let's see how special it actually is. Oh, I think we got a special... Oh, we definitely got a special box. Yo, what? What is this box? Holy. It feels like concrete. Listen to that. It's a weird texture that is crazy. I mean, yeah, it kind of does have like a concrete print all over it. Barely see that Jumpman Flight logo on the front. I gotta see the shoes. Damn, this is the Jordan 4 Paris Olympic Special Edition. I am pleasantly surprised at the colorway. It is really, really nice. And I think they did a killer job with the materials as well. Like, it's nothing, you know, crazy. It definitely fits in with the theme that they're going for. You've got the, I guess, slightly crackled effect leather around the toe box. Very, very similar to the Topaz 4s. The rest of the shoe kind of just feels like blocky and futuristic, like it's this nubuck material. A couple really cool details that they added to this pair of shoes is, one, the tongue tag is now just pressed into the tongue, and then the sock liner has this incredibly nice soft suede that feels super premium. And then of course one of the biggest changes is the fact that you no longer have the plastic mesh on the side. Now you just have the pressed in little squares, which is a really nice thing to feel in hand, like it's a nice texture. Now you don't get any extra laces or anything like that, but these things look really, really cool. I'm noticing like on camera, the separation between like the color of the midsole and then this lighter gray looks really harsh, but in hand it doesn't look harsh. It seems a lot more cohesive. It's just all over a very nice gray color. Now, for obvious reasons, people are calling these the Cause 4s, or the affordable option to the Cause 4s. They do have a lot of similarities similarities in terms of plain old looks. The colors are very similar, but also the fact that they took out the plastic mesh. That's also a little feature that the cores had. These laces are also kind of like the wax style laces, so they feel just like a little bit more, I guess, stiffer than your standard laces. This is really sick, man. I'm liking these. So they actually released on July the 27th, I believe. And obviously it's a special edition release, which I think is going to be pretty limited, but it's all for the Paris Olympics, which is happening this year. Let me know what you think of these down in the comment section. Are you going to be going for them, or is this a pass? I will definitely drop a full, review on these things, chuck them on with a bunch of different outfits so you can see if you like them or not. Let me know what sneakers you've been picking up recently down in the comment section. If you want to check out the most comfortable everyday sneaker, click that video right over there.